So many things to talk about, so many things you guys want to talk about, and one of those things was definitely the Jihyo situation at the airport. If you haven't seen it already, there's a video of TWICE at the airport because they're about to embark on their dome tour in Japan, which by the way is awesome that they get to do a dome tour. Anyway, like usual, fans recorded them getting out of their vans, entering the airport, but the reason this became headlines was because Jihyo had seemingly been crying. Maybe a small breakdown or something shortly before. You see her kind of wiping her tears, members holding her hand, and from that you have all these articles and speculation on why she's crying, which I would think makes things worse, right? I'm not even going to address what those speculations are because it just furthers that pointless discussion and talk, just baseless rumors, and there's no way we know for sure why she's crying, so why guess? I mean, of course, I was worried and was wondering if she's okay, but just blindly speculating doesn't really do us any good, and it doesn't do her any good as well. Plus, she wasn't like that the whole time. I mean, maybe because the cameras were on her, but look, at the end of the day, instead of guessing and trying to dig into her personal matters, things that we'll probably never get an answer to, and have no right to know in the first place, let's just send her some love, send her some support, to all of them for that matter. Nayeon didn't seem that chipper either. But luckily, they're about to be surrounded by a dome full of love. Now, ironically, we go from someone who was unexpectedly crying to people who were unexpectedly smiling. Over the weekend, you guys probably saw photos of Daesung and Taeyang that were being shared from a military event. And the point of discussion that came from those was that they were smiling. I really don't see people upset that they're smiling, even though that's kind of what I expected. I actually see more people upset that this is being tied into certain things for articles, clicks, attention, because a lot of the titles are like Big Bang smiling amidst the scandal or during this scandal, how these two are handling the situation, things like that. People think these photos are being used the wrong way because it's banking on the fact that we're all at least a little curious as to how they're doing, reacting, but I actually don't think these photos give us any indication of that anyway. They're at an event, they're talking, they're discussing, interacting with the other soldiers. It looks like an event to boost morale. They're just being professional, they're doing their jobs. There's really no indication of how they're really feeling about anything. And I also think no matter what they did, it was going to be a headline. But if you look at it, a lot of things that are happening in the K-pop world right now are kind of being connected to this whole debacle in some way. That's what it kind of looks like for Jackson anyway. You know, I feel like every time we talk about Jackson, it's always something good. It's just hard not to like that guy. So you guys probably know that he was about to release his single Faded, which he already even released a music video teaser for. But in that teaser, you see some girls dancing, and the word was that this teaser and even the girls in it were getting bashed because of the sensitivity around anything like that right now. Now, I don't know if that's confirmed, and there are a lot of other reasons floating around, but if it is, I don't think that's fair really to link these things together. I mean, what do you guys think? Should he have to do what he ended up doing? So whether it was fair or not, Jackson decided to do what was best for everyone involved. Cancels the release of the song and boom, announces the next one just like that. Whether you think he should have done it or not, I give him so much props for that. The amount of work that probably went into the song, production, music video, marketing, and he was willing to just shelve it because it's not the right time. That's respectable. I mean, I get devastated when I have to delete or scrap a video for whatever reason. His situation is so much more significant than mine, and that's why everyone loves this guy.